Hey man, it's opening weekend. My name is Tony. This weekend, November 11th, Steven Spielberg's new film, The Fabelmans, comes out in 4 theaters. 2 right here in New York City and 2 in Los Angeles. Let's hit the theater and ask people what they think of this new film. But don't worry, you're not going to miss it. On November 23rd, it comes to 600 more theaters. Gentlemen here just saw The Fabelmans, right? You just literally just came out of the theater. What are your out of the theater thoughts?
I think it was fabulous.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
That's what everybody's saying. It's Steven Spielberg. He made the movie. It's about him, right?
Fantastic.
Fantastic.
The acting was phenomenal.
How was Seth Rogen? Because Seth Rogen...
I didn't expect him. He's not my kind of guy, but I thought he was fantastic.
Yeah, I would have expected something sophomoric and juvenile out of him.
Right.
But
Michelle Williams and every character, the gentleman that played her husband, phenomenal. Everything was phenomenal.
And who's the gentleman who plays the young Steven Spielberg?
I don't know his name, but I was even thinking during the film, top-notch casting. Couldn't be better.
Yeah.
Yes. And the fact that they weren't all stars made it even better.
Of course. And Judd Hirsch, before you go.
He's always the best.
We haven't seen him, right?
Am I right? A long
right?
time. I remember from Taxi growing up.
Taxi, right? That proves we're young.
Yeah.
So we're not spoiling anything. I don't want to keep you all day, but it's Steven Spielberg. The spark of filmmaking is ignited when he's young, right? In this movie. And this is his parents and him, and he wants to make movies. And
it wasn't just about making movies.
There's more to it than that.
Yeah, it's about a family. It's just phenomenal.
It's something you have to see.
Brilliant,
right?
well written. I mean, well done all over.
Yeah, 2.5 hours. Does it drag at all, or?
It's long, but
yeah.
I give it.
But well worth it, right?
A 10 out of 10.
Awesome. Thanks a million for talking to me. Have a great weekend. So I'm with a nice young lady. You just saw The Fabelmans, right?
Yes.
What do you have to tell me about that? How was it?
I loved it.
I spoke to one person who said it was no good, but he was.
No.
Yeah.
I watched the documentary about Steven Spielberg, and it made me laugh that he would torture his younger sisters, and I loved that it was in the movie.
Yeah. Seth Rogen.
I didn't even know it was him for a while.
Is Judd Hirsch in the film?
Yeah.
He is. How he's
seed stealer for sure.
Why wouldn't he be? He's terrific. So it's more or less Steven Spielberg, growing up.
Anti-Semitism, amazing.
Yeah, that's horrible. But getting into movies, more or less, right?
Oh yeah. When he was a little kid, first movie he saw, he wanted to recreate it at home.
Right.
His parents
thought he was crazy.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, so you recommend it, right?
10.
10 out of 10.
And I never give a 10.
Awesome. Thanks a million. Have a good weekend. I got a gentleman here. You just came out of The Fabelmans, Steven Spielberg's new film. You said you didn't think too much of it?
Not so great, right.
Not so great?
It had a nice ending, but it was very long.
Very long, 2.5 hours.
And I thought a lot of it was silly.
Yeah.
And it just didn't work for us.
It's Steven Spielberg's life story. Like, he wanted to get into movies?
Right. I think that's what it was.
Yeah.
And for me, it didn't work.
Oh, boy. I'm sorry it didn't work out for you.
Yep.
Maybe the next movie will be better.
I hope so.
Thank you, sir.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Well, how was that for right out of the theater feedback, huh? One person didn't like it, but most people did. Right out of the theater feedback for the new film, The Fabelmans, Steven Spielberg. I want to thank those folks who participated. Thank you for doing that. And for you watching, I hope you enjoyed it.